Hey, Rob here for Quadratec.com. Today we're checking out the Quadratec Ultimate All-Weather Floor Liners available for the 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL. They're available for both the 2 and the 4-door Wranglers with applications for both the front seats, the rear seats, as well as the cargo areas of the Jeep. And we're going to be taking a look at all of those different versions today. We can go and get started by taking a look at our front floor liners here. Now, these do feature a limited lifetime warranty, and they're made right here in the USA. They feature a heavy-duty, tough TPE construction that's both chemical and stain resistant, and we test these in a temperature range from below freezing all the way to above 100 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure they won't crack, warp, or melt with any changes in temperature. Now, as you can see, they do feature extra tall 2-inch sides here that are really going to do a great job at containing any spills or messes that get in here, and they feature a precision fit, which means they're not only going to look great, but they're going to do a great job at protecting the carpeted areas in your Jeep. Now, in addition to those really tall sides, they also feature this extra deep Quadratec exclusive tire tread pattern here that's going to do a great job at containing any water or liquid that gets spilled in the floor liner. And if you take a look at the driver's side, well, you'll notice that the area underneath of the pedals features a shallow tread pattern, and that's going to give you a nice, comfortable place to rest your heel while driving. Now, some of the other great features of the floor liners here, if we flip it over, we notice we got this nice nibbed pattern on the back side here, and that's going to help lock it in place to the carpet in our footwell. In addition to that, we've also got 2 carpet anchors here that are going to snap in place with those factory installed carpet anchors, and that's going to really help to lock the floor liner in place and preventing it from sliding around, which is definitely important on the driver's side. You don't want that floor liner moving up and maybe causing a dangerous condition, getting stuck underneath the brake or the gas pedal, and you won't have to worry about that thanks to both of those carpet anchors there. Now, even with the heavy-duty TPE construction, which is a nice extra thick design, in fact, it's over twice as thick as some of the other competing floor liners on the market, these are still very flexible, which is going to make installing them very easy, but it's also going to make removing them to clean them up a very easy job too. Now, moving on to the rear area of our Wrangler, we can check out our rear seat floor liners. There are actually 2 different versions available, and they're going to be specific to whether you have a 2-door or a 4-door Wrangler. So we can start by taking a look at our 4-door rear seat floor liners here. And as you can see, they feature a great full width protection that's going to extend from one side of the Jeep to the other, right up and over top of our transmission tunnel here. Just like those front floor liners, these feature the same great limited lifetime warranty, and they're made right here in the USA. They are made from that same tough TPE material that's going to be ultra durable and stain resistant. And as you can see here, we've got the same great extra deep tire tread pattern that's going to do a great job at containing any spills or messes that we get in the back seat here. And any of us out there with kids know that the back seat can be an especially dirty area. Now, even with that TPE construction, as you can see, they're still nice and flexible. It's going to make removing and installing them very easy. If we lift it up, we can see we got the same great nibbed pattern on the bottom there. And we also feature 2 of the carpet anchors per side in the back. Again, going to help to really lock that floor liner in place so it's not shifting around for you. They feature the same great precision fit that not only looks great, but it's going to give you the maximum amount of protection for the carpeted area in the back seat of your Jeep. And as you can see, the sides of the rear liners are slightly shallower than the front, and that's to allow ease of entry and exit from the back seat. You're not going to worry about your feet getting tripped up on the edge of the liner here. They've also been precision fit around the supports on the rear seat of your 4-door Wrangler so that they don't impede any of the operation of folding that rear seat flat. Now, if we move over and take a look at the rear of the 2-door, these are a 2-piece floor liner that are precision fit to the footwells of the rear seat of the 2-door Jeep Wrangler JL. Again, we see all of the same great features in place as our 4-door, the same great tough TPE construction, extra deep tire tread pattern, and the maximum amount of protection for the carpeted area in the back of our Jeep. Now, the third and final component to the Quadratec Ultimate floor liners for the Jeep Wrangler JLs is, of course, our rear cargo liner. Again, available for both the 2 and the 4-door Jeep Wrangler JL. We can start by taking a look at the rear cargo liner in our 4-door here. Just like the front and rear seat floor liners, does feature the same great limited lifetime warranty. Our rear cargo liner is made from a slightly different material. However, it still features the ultra high durability, chemical and stain resistance, and flexibility as our front liners to make installing and removing it for cleaning a very easy job. We're going to see the same ultra deep tire tread pattern in our cargo liner here that's going to help contain any spills or messes in the back of the Jeep. It's also going to help to prevent things from sliding around when you've got them stored in the cargo area. We've got our great raised Quadratec logo back here and our extra tall 2-inch sides, again, to help contain any spills or messes in the back of your Jeep. You'll also notice we've got a couple raised squares down each side of the cargo liner here, and those are to give you easy access to your tie-down points underneath of the floor liner. Now, if you're looking for the maximum amount of protection in the rear of your Jeep, you can leave those molded in place. However, if you know you're going to be tying things down back here, well, you can simply grab a utility knife, cut those out of the way so that you can access those tie-down points with the cargo liner in place in the back of your Jeep. Now, there are 4 different versions of the cargo liner available to accommodate any different combination of options that your Jeep came from the factory with. So whether your Jeep came with cloth or a leather interior, or if you had the factory premium audio system featuring the subwoofer in the back, or you didn't, we've got a perfectly fitting, custom fit rear cargo liner that's going to look great in the back of your Jeep. Now, in addition to the 4-door Wrangler, we also have 2 available options for you guys out there with 2-door Wrangler JLs. Now, the first that I'm going to mention is probably going to be the less common option, but if you're someone who finds yourself often using your 2-door Wrangler JL without your rear seat in place, well, you can purchase the rear cargo liner for a 4-door Wrangler JL with a cloth interior and no subwoofer, and it will actually give you the maximum amount of carpet protection covering the full rear cargo area of your Jeep without that seat in place. Now, the second option, and probably the more common option, is what you see here, and this is our rear cargo liner that's been designed specifically for the 2-door Wrangler JL to fit with the rear seat in place. As you can see, it features all of the same great features and construction as our 4-door cargo liners that's been shrunken down to fit perfectly in the rear cargo area, slightly smaller size, of course, for that 2-door. We've got the same great tire tread design, the Quadratec logo, tall sides for you, and we've got those same great squares here that come molded in place, or if you want to access those cargo tie-down points, you'll simply cut those out of the way to access those tie-down points. Now, if you guys want to get more information or purchase any one of the Quadratec Ultimate Floor Liners or Rear Cargo Liners for your 2018 or newer Jeep Wrangler JL, of course, you can click on that info button to head over to quadratec.com. If you've got comments or questions about anything we took a look at today, you can leave those in the comment section below or contact us directly at any of the options on the screen in front of you. And hey, you want to make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're sure to catch all of our latest product reviews. Until next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you guys out on the trail.